Hi everyone, David Gerke here, Augusta Sportswear Brands. I'm here with my good friend Mike Steele, Senior Technical Manager here at Augusta. Mike is going to take us through what is a sublimated garment and what's the best way to decorate it, and a little bit about some new products that are pretty exciting from Augusta as well. Specifically some stock sublimated items you're going to want to decorate, and Mike's got the information on how best to do that. So Mike, take us through, what is a sublimated garment and what is the best way to decorate it?
Well, sublimation is a printing process where we print with inks onto paper, and then that paper is taken through a process of heat and pressure, and the inks are transferred to polyester blended fabrics. When you screen print with plastisol inks, that also requires heat for curing. And so what happens is the reheating process of the garment will cause the inks of the sublimated fabric to come out and migrate, particularly lots of times to lighter colors and especially a white color. Mm-hmm. And so what the strategy that we found that you need to do is to have some blocking base layer that will prevent and block and minimize that migration.
Makes sense. So we've got a new product that's pretty exciting called the Cotton Touch Poly Cloud Tee, and they're stock. It's stock sublimated.
Absolutely.
First time Augusta Sportswear Brands has done this. But it does pose a little bit of a decorating challenge. Tell us about it.
So the way in our Sydney location, Sydney, Ohio, we decorate using International Coatings 7043 Guardian Gray as our base layer. And so we did a trial, and basically we found that we can do this. We do 2 passes of the gray base layer, flash heat that. Then we do 2 passes of white. Then we flash that, and then we do an additional 2 passes of white. And the result that we get, hopefully folks can see this, you can see how clean, how bright white that is.
That's beautiful.
And it's very nice. And so we just wanted to be able to show what happens if you don't do that. And so we did a repeat, but this time we left off the base layer. And so we did 2 passes of white, a flash step, and then 2 additional passes of white. And then that's this one. And hopefully folks can easily see, the difference, especially when we put them side by side. If you hold that other one, they should be able to see that the one you're holding is cleaner and just crisper.
It's a difference. It's
absolutely
a considerable difference there. But we're holding this up, and this fabric is so soft, it's unbelievable. It's got some spandex in it, and it just melts in your hand. Hence the name Cotton Touch Poly.
Exactly.
It's going to be a great product, and again, stock sublimated, so folks can order this and get it in a day or two. They don't have to worry about a sublimated lead time.
Exactly.
So it's really, really fantastic news. Any other tips on decorating sublimated garments?
Yes, David. We always recommend that decorators use low temperature, low cure inks when they're decorating on either sublimated or regular polyester garments. Our goal when our decoration area in Sydney is to achieve the best print we can at the lowest temperature exposure to the garments. Sublimated garments also, you have to take into account, you want to lay them flat onto the oven belt so that they are smooth. You also don't want to stack them when they come off. Sometimes, not on these, but some have white areas, and those will transfer to the white areas sometimes due to the buildup of heat. And also some of our folks may have a silicone-based system. If they're using that, they won't need to use a blocking layer. The silicone inks do not they prevent migration on their own. And then finally, I would just say some folks may want to do heat transfers on this. If that is the case, it's the same idea with screen print plastisols. They would want to have a heat transfer from a provider who puts a base layer, blocking layer into the transfer for them. So that would also give them that same protection. But in the end, if they have specific questions about their situations, their print, usually the first place to go is to their ink provider or their heat transfer provider, because they're going to know them specific.
Sure. Great information, Mike. Thanks so much. Really appreciate it. We appreciate all of you, our valued and trusted customers. Thank you for everything you do. We appreciate you so much. And Mike, thanks again. Take care, everyone. Stay safe.